genuine relationships in streaming ? So what does that like mean exactly?
So what I think he wants to know is, can you have genuine relationships in streaming ?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
You can.
You can absolutely.
I actually disagree.
Wait.
I think it's at our level. I think it's impossible.
You don't
No.
think
At our age, it is possible.
What do you mean by that?
Absolutely. As time has gone on, a lot of us have been in space for like 10 years
Right.
now.
Mhm.
And I feel like now, especially with the people I live with, like we do stuff outside of streaming. We do stuff not doing content.
Mm.
Like I think if you hang out with people that stream, but you like don't like record it all the time,
Yeah.
you don't film, it's like not a collab. You're actually friends.
I agree with that.
Mhm.
And I agree with what you said, that you're friends that you guys hang out with. But
Mhm.
my thing is, do you think, and this is a serious question for you guys, because I know my answer, do you think that you can make a friend right now? Let's say you met someone who's a 100 viewer streamer, 50 viewer streamer, and they tried to become your friend. Do you think you'd be their friend?
We have because GTA, I feel like.
Yeah.
We've met so
But
many
like
streamers.
a real friend. Like when I say like someone that's like I will talk to you offline about things.
It's difficult because everyone lives so far.
Yeah.
Like I think it honestly being able to live together and like live by each other, at least in the same city, like helps so much.
I think with that's a specific case where I find it tricky because when there is a question mark ever, like even if, and I tend to like overthink a lot, but if I ever think like there's something that this person wants or that like there might be an ulterior motive, there just might be, even if they are just so sweet to me, I'm like, maybe they're only sweet to me because if I have that thought, I have a wall up that goes up.
Really?
Yeah. And I hate that. I don't like that at all, which is why I would more likely be able to create a genuine friendship with somebody who doesn't stream at all, maybe like just completely random, who doesn't even know what streaming is honestly better than somebody who's like, I just started streaming and I think we'd be great friends, Leslie. Can I get lunch with you? That is a much harder situation than just like, oh, cool, what's streaming? Like, hey, I'll tell you about my job, you tell me about yours. We can get off like a lot more because if I have something directly that they can benefit from, I get a little bit like, but doesn't mean it's not possible. And we have like through GTA become like genuine friends with a lot of like smaller streamers. And it's never, I try like never to be like, oh, they're just trying to gain everything or take everything from me. I try to just push that down, but it does come up. It's like a little thought. And I'm like, and
also,
it can be there.
You have to remember that like there's a lot of maybe someone has discovered you, like they might be a smaller streamer already, but like they're watching you and we're streamers, right? Like we're not like actors or whatever. Like they probably like genuinely like who we are as a person.
Yeah.
And so like why wouldn't, it's I feel like it's not all about.
But here's why I think it's so impossible. It's because those smaller streamers, yes, on surface level, we could be friends. But the truth is, it's what Fuslie said. You never know in the back of your head if they are there for you or they're there because they're trying to grow. Because the truth is, in our industry, it's if you're friends with like your boss, even that's kind of a weird thing. But for us, if I'm friends with Ray and I average 200 viewers and I somehow get on her stream, I can go up to 400. My income can double in one day. So I feel like that is so hard for someone to really say, no, I just like Ray and Fuslie. It's the truth is their brain's going to say to themselves, no, you can double your income. So I honestly believe that, me personally, I think that you can have genuine relationships, but I disagree with you when you said now it's easier. I think now it's harder because the thing is,
it's easier to make like surface level friends,
like,
harder to make
like
genuine
new friends. Like,
like there is always like a little bit of that thought is what you're saying.
I guess like all of my friends now are people like that I've made throughout the past like years and years.
Yeah,
Right.
like you have a deeper level of trust.
I see what you mean. Like someone that's literally like brand new, meeting someone for the first time. I mean,
newer ones I guess are harder, and also
it is harder.
For me, I'm like, oh, I have all the friends I need already, and like I just want to cherish my current friendship. So I'm not like outwardly. I am seeking new friendships. Like I always do want to make new friends, and that's something. But then I'm like, I worry that I don't have the time. I'm not going to make the time because you always do have the time if you make the time. So I don't like that excuse. I'm like, I don't have the time because you will make it if it's a priority. But what was I saying? Oh my God. I'm ranting.
Well,
do you know what I mean? Like
you can't split all your time with more and more friends. Because like then no matter what, like someone's not going to be getting the time that they want to expect.
It's hard. That one's a harder one. I think if over time though, that person shows that they're not trying to capitalize on every interaction with you. Because like, for example, if like, I was like, oh, I really like this person, genuinely seems nice, but they can gain a lot. But
Mm.
if every time we talk, they like go live. And like I didn't know if I found that out, right? Like, oh, it's weird. Like you're just talking on Discord. No, they weren't streaming, but then they chose to go live. And then they chose to go live. Then you're like, okay, well then that's clearly that. But if there's all these opportunities and they were never streaming it, or they never posted or retweeted or asked for this photo or whatever, it's like, oh, well, they're not trying to.
Yeah, but what if they just
capitalize?
like you for the
Then-
fact you have money or you're a
Well, then
pseudo
I won't
celebrity?
be buying them things. But I do. I mean, if we go out to dinner and stuff, I'm gonna pay.
Yeah.
But like if they're offering, for example, or if they're like, you know, because some people will go out with you and then they won't like, they will just expect you to pay.
Right.
Like, you know, they're not even gonna reach for the. They'll, you know what I mean? Like even if they try, always appreciate it. I had a friend one time. She like I went out to this thing and then every time the bill would come throughout the entire weekend, there'd be something she would do. She would like go on her phone really aggressively.
What?
Take a phone call, go to the bathroom, something like that. And the bill
when the
was
bill would come,
always, yeah. And I thought about it, I
But
was like,
that's so cringe.
and every time she was gone, and I'd like sign, and she'd come back, she'd be like, thanks. And I'm like, oh yeah. You know, and I was too passive to be like, Venmo me later. So I was just like,
wait,
Tuck it.
really?
Oh, that's-
I was really because I didn't
Say her name.
No, I can't. I didn't know her that well. I also like
It's a girl though.
It is a girl.
Figure it out.
I didn't.
I swear I'm gonna Venmo you back after this trip.
I don't
Leslie
worry
has
about
been-
you.
She's been
Oh, God.
booking every single Uber, she booked the hotel. She's like paid for every meal, and so like I pretty much.
But
like,
I would. It's like I know.
But it's
you're
like
going
she
to.
she knows I'm gonna like just send.
You've said
her,
it like
a-
15
Yeah, but
times, like,
there's no the thing
no
is
worry.
with you, it doesn't matter because she knows that the money doesn't matter for you. So it's like I don't mind paying for stuff for someone like Russell who's had like a lot of really good sponsors over the years. No, it's like
Why do you
it's like let's say like Asman. If I was hanging out with Asman Gold and he's like, "Oh, dude, you got the Uber." I know it doesn't matter to him in our friendship, so I don't mind paying for it. But if it's someone that's like a 50 viewer streamer and they're like looking around and stuff, then yeah, I would feel like it's disingenuous.
or I'd feel like I'm just kind of, I'm expected to pay. I don't like that feeling where like
Oh.
I'm expected to. Like
So
they don't.
Have you guys made a friend? Would you say over the past like few years? Because that is a small streamer that you're still like. I legitimately think you're my friend.
I mean, we're going to dinner with one tonight.
From GTA.
That
like,
where we met in GTA, and this is our first time meeting her in person.
yeah, like we're
So,
going out, and
Yeah.
I do think so.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like once they were like best friends, or I have like I'm trying to think of
I
someone.
mean, this is like new friend,
Newer friend.
Yeah, new friend. I don't know.
but, like you click with them, and you're like,
I mean, it's so hard. Like everyone doesn't leave their house. Like even in LA, like we don't really like go.
we haven't even made
meet
like friends with bigger
people.
streamers.
Yeah, you guys
either.
are very like
We kind of like are. What is this?
Drake. I think did this once.
Drake did this once, but what does it mean?
Cool.
You guys are very.
You guys are pretty fucking cool.
A-okay.
No, like you guys are very like in your own circle.
But we don't mean to be like clicky, you know. We're just like.
I honestly have kind of learned from hanging out with people that are also just our age because we're all like 30 that is just how life is.
Yeah.
Everyone just gets like that when they get older.
Like I think everyone like at our age is like getting comfortable, getting like everyone's very okay with the current friend groups,
Yeah.
and we're just chilling.
I have this
Are you
need to
chilling?
like be with
No.
like friends with every single person. I'm very people pleaser mentality all throughout college and everything. So I want everybody to like me, and I wanted bigger. I thought
Oh,
bigger meant like I was in
yeah.
a sorority. Thought like more friends meant like just oh my god, she's so well liked. Then
Oh,
over the
yeah.
years, yeah, I've like
I
okay,
wanted everyone's
Right.
approval.
Yeah, it's like I'm friends with every single person. I'm on good terms with every single person. And then as you get older, you're like, I have my people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like maybe it's 6 people. Maybe I'm good terms with 30. You know, but I don't really like this is acquaintance area or like friend area. This is like my people.